And now, a message from the office of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador.
So, you got
caught trying to cross the border into America illegally. Why would you do that when Mexico is already so great? Sure, we have our issues, but every nation does. Let me, AMLO, help explain to you why Mexico is so great with the help of my friends in iMovie format with Marvel references, drone shots, and music/footage ripped right off of YouTube.
Mexico, our home, our land, our heaven. All around us, natural and man-made wonders from our past dot the landscape and serve as a testament to who we are as a people. From the ever-massive Chihuahuan Desert to the relics left behind by the Maya and Aztec, our heritage and identity surrounds us all daily.
next.
Perhaps one of the most defining characteristics of our people is our united faith in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our faith in the Holy Father has prevailed through even the toughest of times. One body in the Church, Mexico is one unified nation through faith.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that!
Though we ultimately lost the battle against Texas secession, our fortitude and determination at the Alamo helped to showcase the true might and spirit of the Mexican military. Atop the grandest city of our ancestors, our capital stands tall as a monument to the success of our country. Home to nearly 21 million people, Mexico City produces nearly half of our total GDP. Throughout Mexico, food is one of the greatest things that binds our great country together. No matter if you get a taco, flauta, tostada, or a quesadilla, there is simply no better place to get Mexican food than Mexico.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
With the most recent elections being held in 2018, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, better known by the acronym AMLO, won with 53% of the vote, carrying 30 of the 31 states that make up our beautiful country. Further, the 2018 election saw the highest voter turnout in Mexican history, with nearly 64% of the country participating in the election. AMLO ran on a populist platform, promising many reforms to Mexican society to help benefit the average Mexican, and to scale back the overall glitz and glamour of the government that his predecessor, Enrique Peña Nieto, and his party, PRI, brought to the presidency. Several key promises that he made on the campaign trail include selling the presidential aircraft, raising the minimum wage, spending on Mexico's infrastructure, and expanding access to education to those who otherwise couldn't receive an education by increasing funding to the ever-popular Oportunidades program. Following the oil crash of the 1980s, Mexico began large-scale economic reforms that allowed for foreign companies to truly invest inside our great country. Now, all across our north, factories for companies such as GM, Ford, Chrysler, and Volkswagen employ thousands upon thousands to help manufacture thousands of vehicles per year. As a result of this, our very own middle class has emerged, helping to reduce the number of Mexicans who are living in poverty status while raising the overall GDP per capita. So what lies ahead in the future of our great country? A grand plan envisioned to help push Mexico to new heights and bringing our nation forward. Nationwide internet access that's free of charge in hospitals, schools, and public spaces. The foundation of 100 new universities. Increased salaries for our teachers, firefighters, police officers, doctors, nurses, and soldiers. Decentralizing the federal government, helping to give more power and jobs to the states and allow them to have a greater say in what goes on. Solving the problems of drug violence and more. All of this within the next 6 years. With this much ambition in mind, who knows for sure where we'll be in the next 10, 20, or even 50 years. All we know is that now is the best time to be in Mexico. All we know is that Mexico was, is, and always will be great. This trend will never vanish, much like our pride and the spirit we have for our country. Stay and live in the greatest time in our history. Stay and help Mexico be the best we can be.
No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.